band Smokeout. It is actually the season 2 finale and the 250th episode ever. I'm BG, your host.
I'm Byron.
And congratulations to us for making it this far. We've had a couple of beers, we smoked a couple bowls. It's going to be a good ass time. We got a long episode for you. It doesn't feel right to do the finale without Byron, so I made sure that he was here for it.
Thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. To our friend Dave Fitz, we wish he could have been here, but it's hard to work at all the schedules. But anyway, so how we did the first season 1 finale, which we had a couple extra guests, but this time I picked 4 of my favorite submissions of season 2, which is over 150 episodes. We've got 4 of our favorite submissions. We'll get to those shortly. We also have a segment from local band Smokeout Canada that's coming later. They sent us some question and answer kind of style thing, which would be kind of cool. But you want to call out the sponsors real fast?
Oh boy. You know, we got the homies out there, Royal Blunts, the Turp House, Effortless Ones, Cold Cock Whiskey always, Glunt, which is a glass blunt, the King brand, Boost aka Integra Products, Dirty Radio, always keeping the good shit out there, California Care Group, great weed, great medication, gotta get your shit out there, and Dave Fitz, wish you were here.
Yep. So, it's weird and I don't really know what to do, like it's unusual. I feel like maybe we should listen to a song, maybe we should talk about what we're gonna do in season 3, which I don't even think we and you have really discussed that much. No. I know we have some new. We've kind of always had like the same intro video for the longest time, little bong sound kind of thing with a smoke. We have something new going on there. We're trying to. Well, I guess we'll answer some of that when we get to the Canada. Some of these questions they already asked.
That's when we get into in-depth stuff.
So yeah, so maybe we start with a song.
Let's get into the bands.
All right, so we got 4 submissions, or not submissions, 4 bands. I've already had like 5 beers. You can tell. All right, so the first one is these guys are actually from the high desert in California, so they're very, very local to me. They're like 5-10 minutes away. They're $20 Profits. That's the name of the band. Facebook.com/$20 Profits. Dirty D actually put me on these guys. He was like, "Oh, can you go work this event for $20 Profits?" They did like an acoustic show in Vape Out, which is a vape shop over here in Victorville. And I was like, cool, I'll go do it because he couldn't make it. And super cool, coolest people ever, really, really hospitable, and also Vape Out was as well. But the acoustic show was fantastic, so I felt like, hey, let's check out what they got, like CD-wise, and it's amazing. It's kind of like, got like a little bit of sublime iration flavor to it.
Right.
And it's totally like radio caliber.
Okay.
So, shout out to $20 Profits. They've got IRE cartridges. I think they're called the IRE Roots cartridges or something like that. 760 weed. That's their thing. Anyway, $20 Profits all of my days. Before you do that, Byron, is there anything you want to say? I've been rumbling, mambling.
I love you guys. Life got real quick, and that's why I haven't been here. But I promise to make more of an effort to bring some more music from other homies that I know. Shout out to Space Taco. You guys are the shit.
Yeah.
And shout out to you guys. You guys just thank you for watching. Seriously, you guys, like, I can't believe how awesome it is that you guys are like with us with this, and it's a good idea to get good ass music out, you know, and appreciation for some good ass herb. So I think we should start with the music.
Here we go. $20 Profits all of my days.
All of my days a slide to help me gain insight. I try to do right. I want you on my side. I want you to ride. Someone to confide. I won't be denied for your love. And I deserve, like every man on this earth. But with you, it's never enough. And these waters are rough, so change or give up. Oh.
Sitting by the ocean, smiling in the sun, living life so happy is one. All of my days, and you know that my love is true. That I really wanna give it to you, but we can't seem to find a common ground. We need to put all our conflict aside. When I pull out in my whip, you're the only girl I want to ride. When I'm having a hard day, it's in my love you shall confide. When the temperature's too hot, the only thing I know is fly. Cause I'm somewhat of a free bird, mama never told me lies, no lie. I try to be the one you crave all night, all day. Your love is my getaway. Sitting by the ocean, smiling in the sun, living life so happy is one. All of my days. Baby, listen close, I want to apologize. You see, my behavior was the worst, but now I'm meant to play. That love you gave me makes me so crazy. But now I'll open my heart to show you the part of my twisted soul that's not so hazy. Now I've broken your trust tonight for a second time. I know it's not right, but please find it in your heart to give me a chance. I could do right by you, my word is true. Let me prove my love for you, for you, for you. Let me prove my love for you, for you, for you. Yeah. In all of my days, I waste fighting with you. Sitting by the ocean, smiling in the sun, living life so happy is one. All of my days. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna record a verse, I'll call you right back. About to start it right now. Love you, bye. Oh shit. Yeah, man. For you. Fuck for you. For you. For you. Sure is it.
That's good.
$20 profits all of my days
Yeah.
from somewhere in the high desert, California. Facebook.com/$20 profits. I don't know if you've ever heard that song.
No.
What'd you think?
That was great. That was fun. It was catchy. It was great recording. I feel like all the band members were like really adding something to the song. It was a good performance. It's a good, altogether solid band. And like, I like it when we get submission. I love metal. I love loud stuff. I love interesting, loud, crazy, chaotic stuff. But it's really interesting when you hear a band like, tone it down on the gain and you get different tones and stuff. And,
Yeah.
You can hear every drum hit. You can hear every, all the velocity changes and everything. Like it's nice. It feels good. And that's smoking music right there for me.
Cool. That's why I like that band, and they live like 5 minutes away, so
That's cool.
It's,
Zip up.
it works out. Cool. So this will be pause number 1 real fast as we Pause. We'll be right back. We're back.
Back.
Boom. Back again.
Oh, Jesus.
And we are on song 2, band 2, which is City Sleep. Now, you may recognize this name. We've done City Sleep, probably like, I think they're the second most we've ever done on local band song. It's second to From Zero to Hero, which I believe is the most we've ever done. But City Sleep, this song's called Internet Love. It's approximately 60, 70 episodes ago. But they're from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Facebook.com/City Sleep, except no vowels. Yeah. Sorry, I'm super stoned and super drunk, but I'm having fun on
Canada.
the finale. CTYSLP. That's how you find them on Facebook. But yeah, should we tell everybody what we're doing before we
Oh my God.
all the stuff we just pulled out?
He's got so much stuff out here. I'm like, damn, I don't know where to start. I'm already good.
So we got Canacaps, canacapsdirect.com. Go there. Oh, but by the way, I just remembered something. Cali Care Group has a really cool raffle going on. If you go to ilovemyweed.com, and they have a bunch of clinics in the area in SoCal, in the IE, and yeah, the raffle gets you to Vegas for 2 nights, all expenses paid, and cash, gas, weed, all kinds of shit. It's like it's a pretty cool raffle.
Damn.
So ilovemyweed.com. Go there.
Damn.
So we got a little bit of top shelf. We need to refill this by the time we do part 3. Canacaps. We've got some CBD drops. We've got the crystalline, which is 99.9% THC. People didn't think it was possible, but Top Flight Afterburner did it. It literally looks like crack. It's really crazy looking. But it's not. It's weed. 99.9%. We've got a bunch of hash in here. We've got a bunch of keef only in here. We've got some tincture of Blue Dream, and we've got a super small little edible.
Things that hang out. This is gonna hang out.
It's there, you know. So yeah. Anyway, City Sleep, Internet Love. We're gonna dive into some of this stuff. Hopefully you guys will too. And cheers. See you in a little bit. City Sleep.
With this shit too. Oh my God.
Need that Wi-Fi, go to get near you, near you.
gosh, though. You're not even coughing, but I'm dying.
Man, that was a good track.
What did you think of City Sleep?
That
Internet
was-
Love.
I can't believe I don't listen to these guys more.
Yeah,
That was really good. That was like inspiring.
They have like what's kind of cool about them, is like they have a side project called South Coast Hooligans, and they're extremely similar but different in their own way. And I swear it's got to be like half the band from City Sleep is in that band also. So if you like that, check out South Coast Hooligans also. But Facebook.com/City Sleep CTYSLP is how you find them on Facebook.
Yeah,
Calgary.
They reminded me a lot of Ink. I don't know if you heard of Ink. It's like a bigger band, but like it kind of like this sound had like a lot more of a different sound. They're like way a certain way, but it was like I would put them in the same playlist. Like I didn't know there's more groups like that out there.
Cool.
That's dope. That's good.
Oh yeah.
That was really good.
Cool.
Man.
Well, we'll be back in a second to answer some questions
Yeah.
from local band Smokeout Canada and see what's up with those guys.
So, we're recording. We're gonna take a little tour of the studio where we record at. Little
Yep.
behind the scene action.
2 whole chairs.
Here's the chairs. Anyway, here's the background area where we have a bunch of cool shit going on the screen where we play the music. Under the Mountain pair of undies.
Big ass speakers. Directional speakers. You gotta
Anybody,
sit in the
anybody
right
know
spot.
what show this is from? Don't say. If you know. A little light action.
Show the map.
Yeah, the board that we read all our facts from. The bands. Here's the map of all the submissions we've ever had. Boom.
It's like we're playing the Plague app.
Reaches all the way over here. Look at that. Australia, it's a little out of focus, but whatever. You fix it.
How's it going, man? Going on, BG? How you been?
I've been good. Just working on the show, working on music, hanging out with this guy. He's been at Space Taco a lot, doing his DJ thing.
Not really.
Yeah, we getting high. That's the daily. That's what we're smoking on tonight for the finale. Again. Okay, it does.
Off.
It takes a picture. If I just barely. Let's see. Anyway, because we're filming all this. Let's kind of try and get this guy back in position. But yeah, so been good.
How do you feel when you get yourself too high? Sometimes you still gotta keep talking, keep the flow going. How you been enjoying doing the show yourself?
I don't really get too high very often to answer your question. Byron, what do you think? How do you feel when you get too high? Like, have you ever been shooting an episode over here and you just got too stoned?
Yeah, and stop talking. Just like gets stuck staring off. No, there's been times where like I've gotten too high and I felt like sick. Like there's like been bad times, but like just depends on like my tolerance, I guess, at the moment. But whenever that happens, I just like chill and just be like, nah, it's cool, I'm good. And just be like, nah, I'm faded, and like try to breathe, like slow, like try to just like, I guess like semi-meditate, but like not really. I mean, you know, essentially I guess that's what it is. You're just trying to clear your head and like concentrate and like just breathe and like you're gonna be chill. It's kind of like an anxiety attack.
Does it happen often over here or not that often?
No, you know what? There's been a couple times where I was kind of like, I am faded.
That happens to everybody.
And,
It's got to. No matter how much you smoke, there's a
yeah,
couple times
yeah.
where you're just like,
But it just made me say less.
cool. I know what you're saying. All right, so the third question
What would
is,
be one of your favorite local bands, or one of your favorite Canadian bands that you've got to promote on?
all right, so I already mentioned City Sleep earlier. An honorable mention that's not one of the 4 bands that we're going to play tonight is actually from Canada. For me, personally, is Ninja Spy. I fucking love Ninja Spy. They're so cool of a trio, and I wish I could see them live. I bet they're really, really cool dudes, and I'm sure they burn. They seem like they just burn the house down as far as weed goes. I think it has fuck, I bet, but
Yeah.
who would you say, Byron, of all the episodes?
Definitely Devils by Definition. Those guys are my shit for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like that's just
Cool dudes.
just- it's good to hear some good ass metal, you know.
They send us a lot of really
And,
awesome merch too.
But I gotta say, everything from Canada for some reason. Like even when I was like just looking for new bands before I even started doing this show, like for some reason I like love bands from Canada for some reason. They just sound good. not just like better than, but I mean like interesting. And coincidentally, we get a lot of submissions from Canada, and they are great. They're great, and maybe that's just because I'm from my area and I'm used to hearing what I'm hearing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
enjoy
agree.
it.
I agree. I totally agree. And Devils are cool. Yeah, they sent us a bunch of awesome merch that was all signed, and they're really good people.
But
I
you
like
can
seeing them live.
you can Google them, you can YouTube them, and they got a video out there.
Devils with a Z.
Yeah, that's what I meant
Yeah.
to say.
And Ninja Spy is one word.
Them too, yeah.
Ninja Spy.
Canada.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Good bands.
Oh,
So
God.
plans for the. Oh wait, we have one more question. I'm not supposed to know what the question is.
So I got one more question. What kind of plans do you have for like the future of local band Smokeout? Do you figure that you might kind of push things forward a bit and make like a bigger production, or kind of just keep things the same and just keep on doing it?
Plans. What are the plans for the show? That was actually come back. I had to literally freeze as we cut to them, which you just saw. Plans for the show for next season. So, not a whole lot of differences. I really like shooting here in like a kind of like a humbly small environment if we're still growing, because we don't, we're not crazy like 100,000 views an episode style thing.
Yeah.
We are growing in the sponsor list all the time. We're reaching out to people and just seeing if they want to jump aboard for free promotion. As you guys know, if you watch the episodes, we continuously just always call out people that support the show and provide us like products and such. But we've got a couple of things that are different. Like I said, we're gonna change the intro. We're gonna. I'm kind of looking into getting a new lens for the camera. We use a Canon camera, which is a pretty decent camera.
It's money still. Yeah. That's
It's a Canon 7D, but I think it's the lens where I could be a little bit better from that department. But we're also gonna stop posting how it says season 02E, which is kind of like if you're into like illegal leak set, like that's kind of like how people, that's the format that how that is. But a lot of people don't ever search shit like that on YouTube, so I think that could help change our views if we switch to like. We're getting like Smokeout's Getting High With, and then we can say the band name or something like that. Like I don't really know how we're gonna do it, but it might be different per episode too. But it's gonna be something like, I don't know. It may seem stupid, but to me it will add to like the view count. But that's all for you guys. More exposure. That's the reason we're even doing that. So yeah, thank you, local band Smokeout Canada. Check them out. They're really super cool. They actually hit us up in between season 1, season 2, and even asked if they could do this, and we were just blessed that someone was willing to even, be like, we like your show that much, we want to do a version of it. And we were just like, that's cool, because they could have easily just not asked and just done what I fucking wanted to do.
Right.
So cheers to those motherfuckers. And my bad, I'm really fucked up. I've been drinking for a while. And I'm having a good ass time on this finale. 250 episodes, it feels awesome.
That's crazy.
I know.
To look back on, because like you could like when when it comes to like how you see the show developing, like you can only just get better equipment eventually, but you could really start doing this kind of shit on your cell phone. Like honestly, like you really could. Like if you had a good like an iPhone even, like you really could just start doing your own thing, and eventually start stacking up. You start getting
Don't
better.
say what we do.
No. But I'm just saying, like, it's pretty cool because, like, that, I guess
the other day I was actually scrolling through like old posts, and it's funny, you can see like the walls like not full.
Oh,
and
yeah,
actually like go through the post and like starts filling up. Anyways, we're about to come back with the second half of the finale. We'll be right back. How do I, or why do I enjoy doing the show? It's because it's awesome. I get to discover all kinds of new bands from around the world. We get sometimes some of those bands are cool enough to send us like free goodies and stuff that like we legit like a lot of the music that we get. So it's cool that a band is cool enough to not really have ever met us, know us, and just be like, oh man, we just want to send you a T-shirt or a CD or sometimes both, like, or anything, like, yeah. And then what's really cool is like from doing the show, a lot of times when bands come to like LA or something, they actually reach out to me and are like, hey, you want to come to the show? We got free tickets for you. So one of my favorite things about since we started doing the show is I get to go to a lot of free awesome concerts and support local music even more than I ever have before. So that's awesome. What would you say?
For sure. First off, like just doing the show is like really cool because I mean it just started off with just going to my homie's house and just like kicking it, and like we were always doing music, but I got this idea for the show, and just doing episodes of it, you just like knock them out and I'm like, all right, I gotta peace out, I gotta go. And then you just go home, and I didn't think about it. Next thing you know, there's like episodes stacking up, and like, you know, we're hearing all these new bands, and like I'm not really listening to anything like specifically, but like hearing all these great new bands all the time, I'm like, I'm hearing new music, and like getting to be able to put that out is like was awesome. And I was like, let's keep that rolling, like, you know, let's keep people hearing new shit. And I even hear that there's some countries where it's not legal to smoke, and it's like kind of funny that they watch us like kicking it and like blazing, like, and that's another thing, like it's pretty for entertainment factor, but as well as reaching out, like they get to hear the local bands from everywhere, like,
and we don't really get very many views at all. Like it's no stranger that we don't get a lot of views, but what we do get is like actual musicians and bands only watching the show. They're the 700 to 1,000 views per episode that we're getting. It's like it's cool because like they're telling other people, hey man, these guys do like free promotion. We don't ask any money. Although what's cool is on season 3, of course we'll always have the free option. We'll always have the skip the wait merch option. But on season 3, I'm going to start doing something where if a band is willing to PayPal $10, it is a mandatory episode will be shot and posted in under 48 hours.
Oh, promo.
Yeah. So that is like we have to get it done right away.
That's good though, because you could use the media. Like, I mean, that's how I think of it. Like, I mean, everyone should get their shit out. Everyone, if it's special.
There'll always be the free option where we take every submission. We never shy away from anything unless it's literally just noise.
It's just hard.
That's happened one time. One time out of every submission we've ever gotten, 250 episodes. The 251st will never be aired because it was just noise. Like someone literally like trolled me.
Ooh.
It was like.
They were wondering if it would smoke to it.
No. Help if I press play. We're back! We got 2 more bands for you. Season finale, season 2. Feels good, feels great. Damn, stoned as fuck.
Time goes by.
Really, really drunk, but I would say, Byron, out of the 250 episodes, you have to have been involved in at least 175.
Probably.
So, cheers to being my most common co-host.
Thank you very much.
You've very much been a part of it since day one. And
I've never been a co-host.
Well, I appreciate you. Let's say it like that.
I appreciate
Alright, so next band we've got Clue-So. I butchered their name the episode that we actually shot for them. I even called them Colossus, Clue-So, Clue-So-E, all kinds of crazy things. It's Clue-So.
Cluseaux. So,
yep.
Clue-So.
That's how you spell it. The song is called Needles. They're from Laguna Beach, California. Facebook.com/WeAreClueSo. And this song really stood out to me. It's kind of like a funky, pop, dancey, jazzy record. It's a little all over the place, but the way that the singer sings, I believe his name is Chase, or it's either Dylan or it's Chase, I don't recall, but it's different, and it really stood out to me, and I've enjoyed this record. Me and my lady actually listen to their EP from time to time. It's pretty good. Facebook.com/WeAreClueSo. The song's called Needles. Here we go. Let's get high again, guys.
A little darkness now, but it'll go away. Have you heard of me? Have you heard of me? Life is short, but you're way too late. Are you listening? Are you listening? The sunlight, shadow, voice inside your mind. It deepens, it shallows, it's open all the time. And it feels so good, you just can't give it all up. Have you had enough? Have you had enough? Pain is deep, but your talk is tough. And I call your bluff, yeah, I call your bluff. I've seen your lifelines go flat by the ocean. And you might think I'm silly, but I love it, screaming, shouting, shouting, ocean. Hey, yeah. The sunlight, shadow, voice inside your mind. It deepens, it shallows, it's open all the time. It's open all the time. It's open, open. The sunlight, shadow, voice inside your mind. It deepens, it shallows, it's open all the time. All the time, all the time. The sunlight, shadow, the voice inside your mind. It deepens, it shallows, it's open all the time.
Who's enough in there for me to still get a full rip? That is double rip.
Oh my god.
I smoked cigarettes for like 12 years. I quit a couple months ago, but
I'm trying to quit.
I can't. I have the lungs.
Wait,
Anyway,
that was good.
what do you think?
That was good.
Clouseau.
The composition was like sick. I love the composition of that song. It was really good because it was like everything flowed right. Everything had like a good direction, and then it would back off, and then it would come back, and like it had its dynamics in the song. It told its story. It's really good. I don't know about the recording was a little on the trebly side, but besides that, I loved it. But I think it was really cool because I had like spaciness, but I had like a very appropriate composition.
Yeah, it's like
it was
funky
nice.
and spacey kind of at the same time, but yeah, I know what you mean with the recording, but I think it could have been self-produced, but at the same time, like
Regardless, it was
it
loud
was
enough.
yeah, it's catchy, it's catchy, and I don't know, I really like it. Facebook.com/WeAreClouseau.
They were good.
Laguna Beach,
They were good.
California. Check them out. And that would lead us to the the last band that we'll get to shortly, as we eat an edible and take a restroom break. We'll be right back with the
God
last
damn.
part of the show.
Thank you.
Oof, I'm stumbling. All right, so we have to for sure smoke this. It's
What's
only
this?
it's only right. This is.
How are we gonna do this? Let's think
We're
about
just gonna
this before it
both. There's
happens.
two little rocks there. We're both gonna smoke one of them.
Well, we're two rock stars.
Yeah, so we're both gonna smoke one of them. That's the Top Flight Afterburner 99.9% THC. Basically the strongest form of marijuana that could probably ever exist. You can't say it's 100% THC because that's just false, lies. Wait.
I almost don't
Just
believe
kidding.
you, but it's like amazing.
I did. My knees caught it. Thank God. No, but it really is 99.9% THC. There's no CBD whatsoever. They removed it. It's anyway. Welcome back to the last part of Local Band Smokeout. We're super fucked up. We're drunk, and I'm drunk.
We hope you are too.
I'm more drunk than I was by the beginning of this episode, and yeah, well, hopefully you're really, really stoned.
Unless you're driving. What the fuck you doing?
What the hell are you thinking? But anyway, before we get into the last band of the evening, is there anything that you want to throw out there, Byron? It's been fun.
I'm pretty good right now. This is awesome. I just can't believe
We didn't touch the keef.
I just can't believe all the stuff that's out here.
There's a couple things we didn't do, so we needed to do it.
And-
We didn't do the keef. Obviously the crystalline 99.9%, and the tincture is kind of like for vaping, so we'll just put that aside. We don't want to do that right now. We don't know I'm vaping. But anyway. Alright, so the last band we have is they're from Bulgaria. This band submitted
Oh yeah.
maybe like 80 or 90 submissions ago on the show. They were kind of like, I don't know, whatever the math is on that, but This Burning Day, If You Feel the Same, featuring Phil Taylor, and they're from Sofia, Bulgaria. It's so far away, which is super awesome. The song's in English, which is super awesome also. Facebook.com/This Burning Day. I think you've heard the song, I don't recall, but I believe you were actually in, this episode, and maybe you'll remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pack your final special bowl that hopefully you have saved, or
blunt.
pack another one, spark another one. And here we go. This Burning Day, If You Feel the Same, featuring Phil Taylor, all the way from Bulgaria.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. fucking adventure it's been hanging out with you guys on this 250th episode. If you just saw what we just did, we did like at least 0.2, 0.3s of this 99.9% THC crystalline from Afterburner.
It does taste like licorice.
Yeah, and you don't cough, but like literally like 3 minutes later, 4 minutes later.
It just hits you.
Yeah, it just hits you, but you don't cough. But it is super potent, and yeah. Anyway, that was. This Burning Day, If You Feel the Same, featuring Phil Taylor from Sofia, Bulgaria. Facebook.com/thisburningday.
What'd you think of that band?
Oh, I already know that band. That's why I picked them for this episode. They're awesome. And I like how it's in English too. Like you would think, and I told them this too when I talked to one of the members. Like I Sven, I think is his name. I don't recall. But I thought it was interesting how, like me, like American, I'm born and raised, I don't leave America very often, and I just thought, oh, Bulgaria, maybe they speak Bulgarian, I don't know, but English, I didn't expect that. And I was like, oh, the song's in English, that's cool, but yeah.
Apparently a lot of people learn English.
For real. What did you think of the band though?
Oh, they're great. The recording and I guess the atmosphere is the one thing. Because like every time I hear a band, I'm like, there's things that I've heard before, obviously, and there's things I'm going, I get it, it's derived from this or it's inspired by this, but like the atmosphere of this band actually kept me like, okay, like I get this is what this is. I get this from this band, and like it was really cool. Like I don't know if they have a keyboardist or if they have like it on the production, but like everything like really carried. Like it was really cool. It was like big.
Yeah.
It was a big track.
It's one of their better tracks, I think.
Yeah.
This Burning Day, If You Feel the Same. Well, guys, we appreciate you hanging out. Cheers for 250 episodes, season 2.
Oh my God! I hope you're
Episode
safe.
150 technically. And cheers to all our sponsors. We'll call them out one more time because we can do that. Royal Blunts, The Turp House, Effortless Ones, Cold Cock Whiskey, Glint, The King Brand Boost, aka Integra Products, Dirty Radio, which we're on every Friday at 7 p.m. California time, Pacific time. California Care Group, they provide all the meds that we smoke on the show. Thank you guys. Go to ilovemyweed.com. Get in that Vegas raffle. I'm telling you,
It's real.
They got some Uncle Jerry OG Crumble limited time only. Get in on that. Trust me, get on that. And shout out to Dave Fitz, who does all the tattoo giveaways. He couldn't be here tonight, but if he could be here, trust me, he would. And he would have smoked this whole time with us.
I mean,
cheers.
I don't know if you see the posts on Facebook, but like BG's posting, and I mean, if you respond right.
Yeah, we give away a $300 tattoo the other day. This Burning Day. Well, we already erased the board. $20 profits. That's 2.
I'm just too fucked up right now.
I'll think of Valporola. Cluso.
Oh,
That's
was
3.
Dope. Yeah, they were dope.
And
That's right.
shit.
Comment below who. No, I'm joking.
Local band Smokeout Canada doesn't count, but
Okay, those guys are
you guys.
dope. They got a green screen now. That's pretty cool.
Devin and Steve. City Sleep.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, those are the 4 bands. We remembered.
those
Anyways,
guys
thank
were
you
sick
guys.
as fuck.
This one's been fun, and we'll see you in a couple days probably for season 3.
you
Let's
for
get a little
watching.
bit different.
Seriously.
So, things will be more fun, chill, and thanks for being here since day 1 if you have been, and keep blazing.